But our next invention is a guitar. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but James, someone's already invented the guitar. Yeah, I know that, but this is a new type of guitar. It's a 12-string guitar. And you're about to say, aren't you, no, but James, we already have 12-string guitars. Yeah, I know that too, but just be quiet. Listen for a sec, because this is a new type of 12-string guitar.
Conventional guitars have a beautiful sound but a limited range of notes, less than 4 octaves. So if you want to play music written for piano, there's a lot of rearranging. My invention is an electric guitar that'll let you play any piece you like without changing a note. The BKJ is a 12-string guitar with each string tuned to a different note. The instrument has a range of 7 octaves, or 82 notes, almost the same as a piano. This is achieved through the tuning of extra strings on a wider neck while using existing electronic pitch-shifting devices that expand the BKJ's range. So whether you're into Beethoven or the blues, perform solo or with a band, the BKJ will open up a whole new world of possibilities.
Please welcome from Sydney, Bryce Jacobs.
Just roll your wrist around.
Yeah?
It all happens.
And a normal guitar, you can't get nearly as many, even a 12-string normal guitar, you can't get nearly as many notes out of as you can get from that one.
Yeah, normal guitar is just under 4 octaves. This is 5, and with the pitch shifters, which are sitting behind me,
which are there, yeah.
Gives it an extra 2 octaves.
Can you just play something?
Yeah. So.
Nice, and didn't it go from deep and booming to up and twiddly, which we'll go back and talk to the judges. Yeah, Christine, what do you reckon?
Have you shown it to any top-level bands or anyone to see what they think of it?
A couple of months ago I put the patent application in, and since then I've talked to one guy in particular named Carlos Rios, who's one of the main session guitarists for in LA, works for Stevie Nicks and people like that, and he was very excited about it.
And does it mean you're going to have to completely relearn the guitar, even if you're a very competent guitarist?
I've deliberately tried to make it so it's just an addition and not a ridiculously technical addition, so you can actually just take what you've learnt on a standard guitar and then just extend it beyond that.
Richard?
There's an awful lot of tension with 12 strings on the neck. How have you managed to achieve that and keep the neck skinny?
Well, a normal guitar has 1 truss rod that runs in it to counteract the tension. This has 2.
Is it going to be any more difficult to tune with 12 strings?
Not really. I've found it stays in tune more than a normal 6-string, which I have no explanation for, and neither does the guy I had actually create the guitar physically.
Vina?
So from a training point of view, I mean, is it going to be a whole lot harder for people to start off, learning
Well, it is more challenging than a standard guitar, but I think that it's reasonable to believe that anyone in their mid-teens could, which most guitarists start in their mid-teens, could actually attack this and get some success out of it.
Can I just ask if there's an advantage to learning the piano first before you play this?
Absolutely, or any instrument really. I think if you learn the piano, it gives you a good grounding, especially visually, for any instrument, and obviously this one would be
but you don't
in the same
need
category. Oh, you don't need to, but you're making your life easier if you do.
Summing up, Christine?
I think there's a lot of novelty value in this, and certainly the competitiveness of bands trying to get someone to take your recording and get some airplay might be a factor in this, that, they say, OK, well, I'll do this, no one else is doing this in the world. Immediately I'm up in the top few in that particular arena. So, I think you'll have a great audience there for the novelty value alone.
Richard?
Musos are looking for new ways, new directions to explore, and you've opened up a new scope with that. That's a new instrument. There's new directions with that.
Vina?
You've come up with a creative guitar, but some players might be concerned about learning a new set of skills.
Some might relish the challenge.